going on, guys? BossJacoby here, back again with another competitive gaming video, and this time it's a 4v4 MLG variant game battles match on the map Carbon. Obviously it's capture flag here, as was the entire match, and what we were just watched was the ending of the first try. We actually tied the entire map, so we had to replay it, and that's what we have right now on your screen. So as I've said a few times in the past, I think it was like the bootleg sabotage video, and then maybe even one before that. Once I play a map, even once through, obviously the more the better. But once I play the map once through, I definitely get a better sense of how it plays. I get a better sense of the spawns, when to pull flag, how to push up, the callouts even a little bit. I know that even though this was our second time playing, I know that our callouts really consisted of left, right, or middle, maybe top or bottom, because there's like two levels in this game as far as vertical. So that was really the majority of our callouts. Right here, our teammates all went down, or at least two of them did. And I was watching our base. Unfortunately, I got taken out right there by Vanish. It was a nice shot on his part. But this is something that we kind of figured out here. You guys will pay attention that they pull the flag when we're pretty much all dead. And look where we spawn. We spawn closer to their flag than they are to their own flag. So what we figured out, and you'll see us implemented on the other side as well as on this side, because it kind of goes both ways on a map like this, and really for any CTF map in general, is you want to try and pull flags with as many people alive as possible. And I know that sounds weird, but if you pull a flag and then you kill a few people, they're gonna spawn back of their base. Whereas if they're all dead already, and you kill them, they're going to spawn in the middle, be able to cut you off, and it's a little bit of a different, style than you saw in Black Ops or the past games, but it's one that seems to work. You'll see right there, we're easily able to pull a flag. I did get a two-piece before, but it's not like we waited for 4 down, and even then we pulled the flag quite a few seconds after I did get that two-piece. So it's just a little bit of a different kind of strategy now that it is a different game. The spawns are different. It's one of the huge complaints, or one of the major complaints rather, amongst the people playing competitive, is that the spawns are bad. And I don't think they're bad, I just think that they're different, because they're not, they're just different. It's something that you have to get used to, and people really get accustomed to being able to sit there in a spot and spawn trap, like on Invasion Demolition, or Hanoi CTF, where they spawn in that music room pretty much every time, and you're not going to really see that here. I mean, not that I've noticed at least, and I'm sure as the game progresses you might see a little bit more of it, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be the same intensity of that sort of thing that we've seen in the past. And a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people relied on it, and some people couldn't maybe get by without it. I wasn't one to really spawn trap all that much. I was one to more play the support role. I'm not a huge slayer. I typically just stay somewhere near our objective player, make sure to kill a few people while they're running the flag. He's right there. I almost got a two-piece. Casper was able to clean up the kill for me. But I typically like to stay in the middle of the map, maybe push their spawn a little bit, just watch my flag runner, make sure that he's clear. And of course, that's why playing the map once through, twice through, even more, is very, very helpful, because it allows me to know the spawns. And once I know the spawns, it's a wrap. I mean, you guys will see the first side, if you weren't able to see, I went 15 and 21, and then this side, I do far better, especially on this first side. And then the second side, I do slip up just a little bit, but overall for the whole match, I do. I definitely improved. Now, I did see an enemy right here. I called them out. I just said, like, right in front of me pretty much, and I guess somebody figured out that that's what I meant. And I was able to get this flag, which wasn't that difficult. Once my teammates had my back, we had somebody in middle on your mini-map, you can tell. I was running up the right side of our spawn, and then our teammates rotated over to the left side of our spawn to cut off anybody going there. So that was good teamwork on our team's part right there, and it was successful in getting us the second flag of this round. You'll see on the bottom left a second ago, Bomber's sniping a bit. He doesn't do that all that well this game, but he's been sniping quite a bit right there. I think I got that kill. Yeah, I was able to pick him off with the 1095. But sniping is back kind of. I mean, I feel like for me, I'm not a good sniper whatsoever. I feel like I kind of tense up, when I see somebody and I only have that one bullet to pick them off, or even one or two. If I don't have a burst gun or an automatic gun, or even something that if it's a bolt action gun, I just tend not to do that well. So I'm definitely not going to be the sniper for our team, but you'll see Bomber and Casper occasionally running a sniper like the MSR or the L18A or L118A, excuse me. Because that's what they're good at. Casper and Bomber are very, very good snipers. It just doesn't always work out, and I feel like it's something that is being experimented more because it's fun rather than useful. Granted, it's both, but I think that again, for me at least, I feel like you can get the kill with a Type 95 or a G36 or an ACR. You can get the kill with those guns. You don't need to resort to a sniper, especially in something like Demolition. I might post a gameplay or two where I think Casper and Bomber were sniping. Check out this spot, by the way. I've never been in that spot, but it's nice for watching this left building. Left building, see, I don't even know the name of it. It's just on my left side. That's my call out. But I think that sniping is... But I think that sniping overall puts you at a severe disadvantage, especially in the Demolition gameplays I might upload, because it makes you not play as aggressive, not really be able to. I understand that the FMG9 is a pretty good secondary option as far as a secondary machine pistol. It is a good gun overall, but just having that ACR, being able to play unrestricted is something that you can't really match. And I feel like when we do play Demolition, when they do snipe, you'll see a lot of times the opponent plants the bomb and they have to resort to sitting back in our spawn because they can't push up with a sniper and they can't push up with even an FMG9 because if the opponents are in a head glitch or if the opponents are halfway smart, it'll make it very difficult on our players. So that's something I like to steer away from as far as respawn game modes. S&D, it's a little bit more useful. You saw I posted a mission S&D with Casper sniping. I don't know if he got any sniper kills, but I'm definitely more okay with that. Bomber with the thermal L118A. Definitely more okay with something like S&D because I don't know. It just feels more useful to me. You're gonna have longer lines of sights. You're gonna be able to pick people off out of little certain head glitches or camping spots a lot easier. There's not as much moving around, so snipers have less opportunity to be flanked or taken out from the side, or they just feel also a little bit more useful. So for me, I'd recommend sniping at S&D if you're a good sniper, but maybe not as much in the respawn game modes. It just seems more troublesome than useful, at least in my opinion. So we tried to get a flag off there. We were unsuccessful, but we kept the pressure on. We ran it down their right side, so our left side, and we were able to get it in that building. My job is just kind of watch the middle here. I did notice that one of my teammates got taken out in the top middle of our base, but I think that we were able to capture this flag, I'm pretty sure, right there to go up 3-0 overall for this game. It's something I touched on in the video earlier today, where you can't tell how many flags you have. Right now it says 1, but I know that we have 3 overall. It's something that needs to be patched, and a few people were having questions how I heard that this stuff might be patched, and it wasn't necessarily that IW came out and said this will be patched or that will be patched, but Robert Bowling made it very clear in a few interviews with either MLG or talking to Hastro or other figures in the competitive gaming community that he and IW would be extremely receptive to what the competitive community wants as far as miniature fixes or patches, because there are things that need to be changed. Certain overtime rules, CTF or just things of that nature. They do need to be changed. I know domination in private match, you can only make it right now at least 5 or 10 minutes long. No 6.5 minutes or 8 minutes or anything like that. So I feel like those little things, because IW has said that they're willing to support the competitive side of Call of Duty, I feel like those definitely will be patched, and I'd be surprised if they aren't. This game's only a week old right now, I think. Today is Tuesday, so yeah, it's only a week old. MLG variant rules, also, that's a huge question I've been getting. They typically come out about 3 to 4 weeks. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I've heard at least. I know for Black Ops, I wasn't really all that familiar with variant when Black Ops first came out. I did play it a little on MW2, but I really started to pick it up. I was good at MW2 towards the latter part of it, but then I kind of strayed away from it. I came back to it, and I really started picking it up towards the middle to the end of Black Ops, where I understood, the map and understood how to play each role and and I took that over to this game so far, and in the first week it seems to be working out. Already on a good team. You know, we played very well in Black Ops, and I think that we made you know, a necessary improvement here, picking up Casper for a teammate who's no longer playing Call of Duty or even PS3 or anything like that. I am rocking the G36. I have a kind of a special video coming up. Not a special video, but just a video that's going to focus on the G36. I think that it's like the closest to the FAMAS perhaps, because it's high risk, high reward, a lot of recoil, a lot of damage. But I'll leave it at that, talk about it a little bit later on in another video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We were able to win 3-0. I'll post the second map sometime soon. Also, YouTube's having a bit of a problem publicizing these videos. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, a link to that's in the description box below. I can show you guys, or I can tweet for you guys when the videos come live, so you can watch them. Just if you want to, the link is there, as it is in every video. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and Bomber Snipe, and I will talk to you later.